We can make graphene by thermal decomposition of silicon carbide. When we heat the silicon carbide substrate at 1700 degree under argon atmosphere, only the silicon atoms leave the surface, and the remaining carbon atoms form graphene. Then, what is the microscopic mechanism of graphene formation? This is the atomic force micrograph of the silicon carbide surface before graphene growth. On the surface, there are periodic steps. These steps consists of several atoms. Flat region is called the terrace. On this step terrace surface, graphene is formed. Then, how, and from where, silicon atoms leave, and how carbon atoms form graphene. We observe the initial stage of graphene formation by a transmission electron microscope. Graphene nucleated covering the steps. This suggests that silicon atoms at the step edge preferentially left, and the remaining carbon atoms made graphene nucleus. Nucleation at steps were also confirmed by theoretical calculation. Carbon atoms after silicon sublimation are shown by purple balls. Purple carbon increases after blue silicon leaves. Finally, carbon atoms form network as shown by red arrows. It was also understood that carbon network was hard to be formed without steps. After nucleation, graphene grows over the terrace. If some defect is present, growth stops. As growth proceeds, graphene reaches the neighboring step, resulting in coalescence. Thus, graphene covers the whole surface. So, growth mechanism of graphene is nucleation at steps and growth over the terrace. This is the basic mechanism. However, anomaly happens under a certain situation. For example, when the terrace is very wide, graphene nucleates on the terrace, before growing over the whole terrace. In the right figure, terrace width is about 3 micrometer, then graphene starts to nucleate at the center of the terrace. In this case, graphene grows to form a very characteristic shape. By the way, what does this look like? Centaurus? Griffin? Pyramid? Skipping 2 people? A jumping guy? Hieroglyph in ancient Egypt? No. It's graphene. Squared region in the atomic force microscope image shown earlier, looks like this. In the bright region, graphene is formed. Graphene is also present around the step. But it starts to grow on the terrace, forming various shapes. Of course, this was not artificially drawn. This photo won the best award in the photo contest of the Japan Society of Applied Physics. Nature is mysterious. Thank you for watching.